Everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make Wowbutter and jelly bars. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First, you need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, plus more for dusting a pan. You're going to use a 8x8 or 9x9 baking dish, and you're going to go ahead and butter that, and then dust it with flour and remove all the excess flour by tapping it upside down, either over the garbage or the sink or whatever. But then you also need, the 1 cup of flour for the actual dessert. And then you need 1 cup of quick cooking oats. You need 1/3 cup packed light brown sugar, 1/3 cup granulated sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 cup of Wowbutter, and we are using the crunchy for this, but you could use the creamy if you want. The crunchy just gives it more of a, crunch. Then you need 10 tablespoons of butter, which is 1 1/4 stick, and you're going to cut that into small pieces and have that at room temperature. I just went ahead and cut mine into little tiny chunks. And then you need 1 cup of strawberry, some kind of strawberry jam. I got the strawberry preserves here. Alright, so let's start off by preheating our oven to 350 and getting our 8x8 or 9x9 dish ready. Okay, so our next step is in a large bowl. You just want to mix together the flour, the oats, both sugars, the salt, and the baking soda, and just go ahead and use a whisk to combine that all really well. Okay, that looks very well combined. So next we're going to add our 1/2 cup of Wowbutter, and you're just going to squeeze that in there with your hands and just really roll it around in there and get it well combined. Okay, that looks well combined. So next we are going to do the same exact thing with the butter. Just start putting a little bit in at a time and mixing it in with your fingers. The same thing, you don't want these to not have any large chunks in them, so you really got to work it around with your hands and get a little dirty. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. That part was very time consuming, but it's not that bad. So next we are going to just take 2/3 of this mixture and put it into our 9x9 or 8x8 baking dish, and just go ahead and take something, if you need to take like a measuring cup, and pat it all down until it's nice and even in there. Okay, that is nice and evenly pressed, and now I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes until it's golden brown. Okay, the 15 minutes is up, and I went ahead and pulled it out of the oven and just put it up on a cooling rack. And next we are going to take our strawberry jam and just spread it over top evenly, and try not to mess up your crust. Okay, that looks very good to me. So next we are going to take our reserve of our crust, and we are just going to crumble that into about pea-sized shapes and sprinkle it all over top. Okay, that step is complete, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that back in the oven 20 to 25 minutes. You just want your strawberry preserve to be nice and bubbly and everything to be golden brown. Alright, that just came out of the oven. You can see it's still all bubbling and it's browned on top and just smells awesome. So next we have to let it sit out for about an hour to an hour and a half on a cooling rack, and then we can cut it into bars. Okay, our hour is up. Now it is time to go ahead and cut those into bars and have Taste Tester have a little taste. Okay, it's time for Taste Tester to have a little taste. Cut him off a little piece here. It didn't really stick as to a bar form, but Taste Tester, have a little taste.
Yum. Yummy.
Do you like it? Mm-hmm. Okay, everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.